As long as I can remember, I've always wanted to become a YouTuber and start my own YouTube channel. For the last 15 years or so, I have been obsessed with YouTube, probably averaging around 2 hours of watch time a day. But like thousands of people out there, I've never really had the confidence or courage just to press record and upload videos. I've let self-doubt stop me. I've let my own inhibitions, my perceived lack of technical ability and craft be the thing that got in the way. And I think if I'm being, really honest and transparent with you, I also probably didn't really want to go through that painful bit, that bit that sort of we all go through, where we just need to accept that actually not a lot of people will view your videos when you start. So what changed? Well, there's been quite a few things that have changed. First of all, I decided that actually I should just lean into this lo-fi method of production. I've got a DJI Osmo Nano that I'm filming on now and a microphone, and that's it. I've deliberately set myself a very low barrier in terms of the upload process. Very minimal editing, very minimal, cutaway shots, just straight down to camera, saying it as it is. And I've done that because that's giving me less sort of friction in the creative process, and it's therefore providing me with less reasons and barriers for me to overthink and stop myself from being true to myself and living the life and doing the things that I want to do. I've also accepted that actually this is a journey and it's a process. Nobody starts out being perfect. Yes, there are lots of people that are more technically able than I, that will write better scripts, be able to express themselves in a more charismatic way, and that's fine. But actually, the process of just continually hitting record, turning up and uploading will make me better. The third thing was that I accepted that actually this isn't about results. This is about the freedom and the joy of just being able to talk and be your authentic self. And if people see value in that, then great. And if people don't, then okay, that's fine. We live in a world where there's lots of options. There's an abundance of choice. What I'm saying might resonate with some, and it might not resonate with others, and that's fine. And then lastly, for me, it was the realization that you don't need a niche. Actually, just go out and do something and get enjoyment and a sense of satisfaction from having done it, from having put yourself out there, and from having shown up repeatedly. There is nothing wrong in documenting the process of trying to find your voice, trying to find your niche, and just getting better. And that's what I'm hopefully doing. It's turning up, it's turning up with more confidence, being able to articulate myself slightly better each time. There is also another thing. It's not getting too bogged down in the results side of things. It's not getting too bogged down in optimization and retention data and thumbnail CTR and all of that. Yes, don't get me wrong, that is important. And if, YouTube was my full-time job, then of course these things would matter. But actually, the hardest thing is actually to just regularly upload. And so many people don't get to 20 uploads. Just get into a process and a rhythm and a cadence where you're regularly uploading. I'm getting there slowly, and I'm doing it by very lo-fi means. These videos aren't perfect. They are going to be, cringe when I look back on them if I get better, but I've done it. Nobody can ever take that away from me, that I've stood in front of a camera, spoken my thoughts and put it out on the internet for others to enjoy, to be inspired by. So yes, that's why I've started my YouTube channel. And after the first month, there's been some highs. I've had some comments that have made me feel great, and there's been a few negative comments that have done the opposite. But that's fine, like that's life, isn't it? The important thing is I'm doing it because I enjoy it, and if my journey or story can in any way inspire anybody else to do something similar, then I am very happy. If one person watches this and finds it useful, then that is far more important to me than 100,000 views. So if you like me a couple of months ago and was thinking, should I start a YouTube channel? Just go out and do it. Go out and create something, hit upload and move on and think about what the next video will be.